his original name was Eugene, but then he moved here to John Abbott, and he kind of got sick of the name, because everyone was like, oh my god, he's a dude from Tangled. But he wasn't. So he just liked John Abbott so much that he just changed his name to John. And the Joe came from the fact that he's just, you know, an ordinary Joe. So yeah, John Joe. Okay, so he was born in Ohio. He has a mom and dad and a twin brother, Gertrude. He spent most of his life in Ohio. Like, he lived like on a farm. So one day, we went to the farm and we saw him there, just kind of chilling around. We asked the farmer about him, and then the farmer just mentioned how he was going off to market in a few weeks. And we felt a strong connection with John Joe because he just spoke to us, you know? Like, I could have sworn I heard him speak. I think the most interesting thing about John Joe is his Facebook. So he asked us, because he knew that we had Facebook, and he was like, you know guys, I'm really homesick right now. Could you do me a favor and make me a Facebook account? So, you know, us being good people, we did. And now he has Facebook. He likes working and contributing and being an important person in our life, you know?
But even though he's an amazing person, we expected him to pull his weight this apartment.
We expected some rent to be contributed, so we kind of forced him to get a job. He got a job at McDonald's. He was the head chef for about 2 years. He was the best chef they had. He got Employee of the Month for 7 months? Yeah, pretty good. And then he just loved it so much, but eventually we realized that he was just putting too much effort into his work and that it was having an impact on his health. So unfortunately he had to retire. So now he's just a retired fish.
What was your best memory with John Joe?
He brought me to a baseball game. You know, he bought me seats right behind home plate. It was the best experience ever.
A month ago or so, he took me to a concert. It was like kind of a pre-birthday thing, like really early, but there was a mosh pit. Like, it was like really intense. And John Joe, since he's really like manly, he wasn't fazed by it at all. He was like in the middle, like fist pumping, shoving people around. He was obviously the most slimy person there because, you know, everyone's like really sweaty and everyone was like kind of grossed out by touching him, so he kind of got like a wide circle. But there was this one guy who shoved him, so John Joe got all pissed and jumped at him, and well, let's just say that the guy ended up in the hospital.
If John Joe wasn't here, I think where he would want to be most, what his dream is to complete the Tour de France. That's always been a dream of him. As you might have guessed, John Joe will be running for president in 2020.